Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash a like button for me, subscribe to the channel, jump in right into the market today in crypto. Bitcoin, this is a weekly chart. I'm just like looking at this channel, which is well respected. I mean, look how many touches you get, right? You see it kind of bounced here and then did break lower, respected here, essentially broke out here, came back down, wicked down here too. And then again on the lower trend line, you got this multiple touches, right? And so just an idea, you know, so you pull a measured move of this target or this pattern and potentially put you up in this range. Put you up in this range around 24,500. Now, let's zoom into this chart, 4-hour Bitcoin chart. And so yesterday we were talking about this idea where essentially we were looking for this breakout of the falling wedge, bull flag, right? Which did happen. Now you came up here and you got the price action touch this same trend line, which has been respected 1, 2, 3, multiple times over multiple months, right? And so you see the price action getting rejected right here. Now there's possible bearish divergence right here. So if this does pull back, possibly you get more of a pullback than you normally would, bearish divergence, right? And so, you know, you got support levels here, like 23,000. I mean, there's a bunch of support. Again, and this is only valid if the bulls show up and put in a bounce here and another break higher, potentially could drag these indicators up. But look at the indicators. So here you got a high and a higher high. Here you got a high and a lower high, high and a lower high, high and a lower high. Okay, all over the indicators. Then you got the RSI is over bought, and so like this is something to keep an eye on with Bitcoin, right? Now, got some amazing shout outs to give in the trading group. This person stated they bought into the Zilliqa setup. They almost doubled their money since November the 23rd in less than a month. This person joined on December the 11th. It's from a couple days ago. And they made, in a day, $427. In a month, $934. Huge gains. So this person here, I'm going to zoom in. You can see they're up 737% in a day. They made $1,328 in a day. Like if you look at their holdings, $87, $153, $38, $6, like they had, you know, a spread of cryptos, but they're up 737% in a day. People trade the altcoin setups with leverage. This person, I've been in the group under a week and I've already made over 3,000 pounds between Zilliqa, BTC, WAN, Aave. Super excited about the future. Listen, if you want to make a ton of money in this market, I can help you. I'll make sure you're in the right coins the entire bull run. Right now, if you pay in crypto, it's half price. Now, this Very cleaned up chart. Look how many times this trend line has been respected, right? So many times. However, you have to think, okay, I mean, there's a couple possibilities here, right? I mean, Bitcoin either breaks out, we're talking $30,000 Bitcoin if it breaks out of this pattern. Maybe 35,000. It's going to be something crazy. But you have to think, okay, it's happened many times, right? Where it just gets rejected, and then over time, like look at this type of market structure right here. See how it just kept on kind of working its way higher, right? And then you get this rising wedge, and then it broke lower. I mean, so you have to have a wonder if you know, obviously that could happen. But the point is if it doesn't break out, if it were to range, not do anything crazy, this would be amazing for altcoin season, right? And there's plenty of room. Think about it. Like the price action could move all the way over here for an extended period of time into the first or second month of next year. Like that would be an amazing altcoin season. I mean, Bitcoin's had an epic run. Is it done yet? It's hard to say. It's a weekend, right? So it's hard to put a whole lot of stock in this. You know, obviously the bearish case would be a faster drop down to the lower trend line. That's where all the buyers, like just think how many people would buy down here. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but who would buy at $20,000 Bitcoin right now? Everybody's hoping and praying for a pullback. And so will it go that deep? Sometimes it's better just to react, like have a plan in place. What are you gonna do? What's the market gonna do? People are not gonna FOMO into altcoins when Bitcoin's going to 30,000, 35,000 if this breaks higher. Right? So if it breaks higher, I'm dumping altcoins and I'm riding Bitcoin because it's going to go freaking crazy. Right? I mean, 2017 style. If it ranges, I'm going to look for these altcoins and I'm going to load up. If it pulls back quickly, I'm going to potentially probably close a lot of my altcoin positions, go to tether, and, you know, stop losses are in place, whatnot. But so you have a plan, right? This is not like here guys, here's the crystal ball today. Here's your psychic reading. Here, let me see your palm, right? So you just have to understand like what TA is, what it's good for, what it's not good for. You just want to create an edge. If we have an edge, Vegas always wins because they have an edge. Yesterday I was making video and for you guys, and I had this GRT setup I was going to go over, and of course, just like always, like this thing, I mean, there's not much space here. GRT, you guys already know. Like it took off when these new coins get added, like they take off quickly. GRT broke out. Got them 30% gains. And then 126% max profits. This thing just went freaking parabolic, right? We got in down here. 126% gains in a day. In a day. Huge. So this coin, Carteezy's got a ton of news coming over the next 6 to 8 months. But at the end of the month, you've got mining on the mainnet, P2P service gRPC, and test infrastructure. So they're redesigning testing the infrastructure that they've redesigned. So there's some news on this coin. There's a pretty good technical pattern as well. So check out CTSI. WAN USDT. So if Bitcoin pulls back, this is going to pull back. So I gave you this setup yesterday. And you can see clearly it did break out. You can see 10,426 people saw this yesterday. So you can see WAN ran up about 14% in a day since yesterday, in a day. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep you updated. I'm going to give you guys altcoin setups the entire bull run. All right, now you got to learn to trade them. Like you learn what a retest is. What's a retest? Like this retest, like you're looking, there's potentially some more upside. Remember, WAN's got a bunch of news coming. Bitcoin dominance. And so we need this, well, altcoins need this to just roll over here. Okay, because if this rolls over, altcoins will take off. Altcoin season starts. When this breaks lower, altcoin season. Like we've still been killing it. Still been killing it. There's tons of money flowing into this market. So here's our ETH setup. Sort of broke out. Now it's starting to roll over because why? Bitcoin is pulling back. And so when Bitcoin pulls back, here we go. This is part of the puppet master says, you know what? Market retrace. And it happens. You guys get in on the Litecoin setup. This thing has been a beast. I posted this. On the 16th, I posted this 3 days ago. 10,700 people saw this. Boom. 35% profits. 35% profits just in a couple days. This is a big winner for the large caps. I mean, Litecoin in a few days is up almost 56%. Killing it. I really want to encourage you guys just like lose the herd mentality. So I had somebody hit me up and they're like, Chris, they're mad about Litecoin up 50%. Like, how are these 2017 era coins pumping hard? Like, seriously. I get triggered, they said. I know we trade the charts and not fundamentals, and Charlie Lee dumped all his Litecoin at the top, and there's people that are still going to pump it. And I was like, dude, you got to lose the herd mentality. Who cares? Like, don't get caught up in this stuff, right? Trade the charts. This is not a team sport. Take your money before somebody else does. Be a wolf here. You got to be a wolf. Do not be a sheep. Do not, like, people are like, oh, Charlie Lee sold the top. He shouldn't have done that. He dumped on everybody that was buying Litecoin. Dude, Charlie Lee is a genius. He sold the top. Then he called $20 Litecoin. And it happened. I mean, dude, that's what you're supposed to do. And I tell every single one of you guys to sell the top. This is not a team sport. Do not get mad because the other sheep lose. Eat the sheep. Be a wolf. Period. Zilliqa. Gosh. I talked to you guys about this yesterday. And, you know, we bought Zilliqa a couple times on these green circles. I gave it to you guys in the red circle. And, I mean, it's up probably almost 100% since I gave it to you guys at one point, right? Probably 90% since I gave it to you guys on the 25th. That's what we do on the channel, make money. Now, you can see, this is Zilliqa US. It tried to break out, man. It wants to break out, too. This is the new setup, new entry. Bitcoin pulls back, like, ooh, what's going to happen here? But listen, here's your targets. 62 cents, 59 cents, 57, 54, 53. Pause this screen, print this out. Look, if this thing breaks higher, and I mean, it could come down here. It's in a bull flag, right? It's in a bull flag. It could come down here and do this and then break out. If it breaks higher, here's your targets. Buy the breakout. Cardia chain, mainnet, coming December 29th, 2020. That's in 10 days. Cardia chain is broken out, but you got to find entry into this chart. Okay, so they have this mainnet coming. It's on Kucoin, Uniswap, MXE, Coin1, Biloxi, some all the smaller exchanges, right? A lot of people use Kucoin, Uniswap too. So mainnet's coming. So essentially, you've got a double bottom right here. I want you guys to see this. Right, you got a double bottom. Okay, well, I say double bottom confirmation line by the breakout. What does that mean? When it crosses here, it will confirm this pattern, and then your measured move will become this distance. Okay, so then you're looking for a run up here. I mean, this would be a 40% move if this gets confirmed. So you could buy the breakout. You need to remember candle body close above this level and volume, but it's already broken out of this pattern and retested. So what this means is, hey, things are changing. Things are different. It's been in this crazy downtrend and just double bottom, which is a reversal pattern. It's also above the 200 SMA. You're about to get a golden cross of the 50 and the 200. All your major moving averages. This will be a bullish catalyst. So, I mean, you could, if you're a little bit more savvy at trading, you could buy a breakout in this area. You can zoom into a 15-minute time frame, find a bullish pattern, buy the breakout there. Okay, so there's multiple ways to enter these setups based on your skill set. AAI, watch this coin. Should you expect a Bitcoin supply shock? And so now what a lot of people are talking about is, you know, $100,000 Bitcoin. Is that crazy? Is that a crazy number? Is that a crazy number? And some people were saying, dude, it could go to 200,000 to 300,000, and it wouldn't even be ridiculous to go to 1 million. Like, my issue with this is, like, you start putting these big numbers out there. Number one, a lot of the herd, a lot of new people in crypto are going to get, you know, stuck buying the top. But let's be realistic. What could possibly happen with Bitcoin? I mean, think about it. There's a finite supply, and it's essentially over time going to to decrease with the halvings, right? And so the price is going to skyrocket, period. Like if you want just like a safe trade investment type idea on the biggest pullbacks for Bitcoin, the scariest dips that make you sick, the dips that make you ill, buy Bitcoin and just hold it. Hold it. Bitcoin now the go-to for the wealthy, and this is think about it. You definitely don't have a bunch of money in the bank if you're rich, because you're not getting paid any interest on cash. And then cash is freaking, the DXY is getting wrecked. The dollar is hyperinflated. And it's becoming more and more worth this all the time. But imagine the wealthy start pumping their money into Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's it's being put on people's radar day after day after day. People are talking about this. This thing hits 30,000, 35,000. People are going to be talking about it. They're going to buy Bitcoin. Rich people. MicroStrategy comes out and they said Bitcoin could save Tesla and the Fortune 500 companies billions of dollars. And this idea right here will pump Bitcoin crazy, because I think it's going to happen. Like there's been so many success stories as far as these companies, you know, Square, MicroStrategy. Oh, there's so many corporations that are buying Bitcoin that other corporations can see, like, hey, this works. This is a viable idea. Like there's a ton of money to be made. As soon as you start to see these institutions just start rolling in slowly. But then over time, like if they have a good experience, they make profits, they start making profits. That's where these parabolic run-ups happen. So listen, like I've told you before, Bitcoin, very reasonable to think 1,500% gains over the next year and a half or so are possible for Bitcoin. But I'm just saying, like, you have to know that when I say buy the dips that make you ill, this is why. The companies are going to be buying the dips too, right? And so, again, just wanted to get this quick video out to you guys. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.